Today we have something pretty special. We have the Ahsoka Tano Sideshow Collectibles 1/6 scale figure. I love the Sideshow figures. I know they're a little bit priced up. This one is $265, the highest out of the four that they ended up releasing. It is currently on the wait list as well, but the other four figures is Obi-Wan Kenobi for $260. That one you can still currently buy. Same with the Anakin Skywalker, also going for $260. And then the fourth one is Yoda, which is a pretty unique one, but that one is waitlisted right now for $170 because he is so much smaller, of course. But I'm glad that I was able to pick up this Ahsoka one. Look at the box. I love the detail already. It looks phenomenal. Her classic pose of the two lightsabers in that Clone Wars outfit. Take a look at the side, just more. I don't even know what planet that's supposed to be. Is this supposed to be Coruscant? I don't know. Either way, we got the back, the figure right there. This is, you can definitely tell it's just a picture of it. It looks pretty good. It looks a lot different than the Hot Toys one for sure. But I'm excited to see what Sideshow brings to the table today. Like I said, I'm just excited. The box gets me excited. I'm loving it. I love Ahsoka. Alright, let's get hyped into this. This is incredible. This will be going into my Moducase display on the lower shelf. Once you open it, bang, there you go. Star Wars Ahsoka Tano with the figure right there. It looks pretty big for Ahsoka. I have to get the Clone Wars one out and compare the sizes. Different day. I don't have the Clone Wars ones on me right now. I do have a lot of other special Ahsoka items that I'm excited to share. And this is one that I'm excited to check out because I did a Sideshow item earlier this week with the Ahsoka Tano versus Darth Maul. That was a huge addition into the collection, so I'm excited about this one as well. Oh god, okay, so we got the bottom right there. Bunch of accessories and the base on the bottom. A whole bunch of hands. It looks like some of the lightsabers actually lit up. And yeah, let's get to opening. Yup, just the base right there. Maybe this is the crotch grabber or stand. This is very helpful for the figures. A whole bunch of different molds. Looks like she can be using the Force, just kind of chilling, and then also wielding the lightsabers on the right side right there. Let's get her out delicately. Don't want to do anything bad. Hands are washed, clean, dried. Oh man, this figure looks awesome already. Take that off. Her head definitely looks pretty big on the body. That is hilarious. Actually, I don't know. I can't tell. What are your guys' thoughts? That's just my first impression. No, it looks good. It looks good. I think her legs need to be like bent a little bit more. Removing the tape under here can just be unwrapped for her arms. Kind of difficult. I have to bring it close to me. It would have been a lot easier if I just ended up lifting her arms. Okay, still lots of rookie mistakes. No damage was done though. So we'll take that. Let's go. Head definitely looks a little off balance. Gotta get those arms a lot more bent. Okay, first impressions right off the bat. Not too bad. Definitely very interesting. I remember this complaint, and now that I see it, it is very easy to notice. Is that the on the legs, it's supposed to be her skin right there, but it's definitely printed on the fabric of her leg, which is an interesting choice instead of just cutting it, the material, and having it underneath. Definitely noticeable. But other than that, I like the head sculpt. It definitely looks like Ahsoka. Really, really cool. And I love the Montrals. That's what it's called. I always forget that. I don't know why. Takes me a second. Oh my gosh, I love her Padawan beads on the back of them. It looks fantastic. I'd say the outfit is made pretty good too. It's definitely a good fabric in my opinion. And then I think maybe on the boots, it looks good. It definitely kind of captures the animated style. I just wish there's maybe a little bit more detail into it. It is a pretty expensive piece, so it has to have that kind of value. And I don't know if I feel that value just when I'm holding it compared to like a Hot Toys, even though Hot Toys, I don't know, those prices are starting to go up pretty high too. But I am happy to add this in the collection. Let's explore some of the lightsabers. We get 2 small hilts that she can obviously hold or I think have on her belt. They do in fact go on her belt. That actually looks pretty cool. I think that's pretty nice. This definitely is a pretty cool, like from certain angles too, like right there, that looks sick. And then sometimes just like playing on, I gotta be honest, it looks kind of better on camera in my opinion. Oh god. But I love Ahsoka so much, and I think this is still a must in the collection. I think that little white speck on her montrol too is definitely maybe a little damage or something. Don't think that's supposed to be there, but these lightsabers, wow. These are actually pretty nice. I love the points on them. They're definitely have that like thinner appeal, I think, because of the straight up point. They're kind of sharp too. That's nice, but they are a yellow color. I definitely don't see any green in this. Both of them look yellow, which is kind of unique and also pretty cool as well. I just love her lightsabers so much. I have so many versions of them. I gotta be honest, I'm a pretty big fan of these lightsabers. They're a lot different, and I like how simple they are, but they also are just so clean looking in my opinion. I love her lightsabers though, so I'm a sucker for those hilts. And then we also have this exclusive mini Captain Rex hologram. Very, very small. This hologram is really cool. I love from the base of the hologram to his feet, that little projection right there, and then there's so much detail on that Rex. You can immediately tell that is Rex because of his armor, the way his helmet is, and the way he's holding the gun, and that's very well done. I like that a lot. I gotta completely readjust because this thing is so small. Just when I want to turn him around, but yeah, this is the back of him, and this definitely looks like Rex, even from the back. Really big fan of this hologram. I definitely want this, and probably, I don't know, I kind of like the lightsabers though. We're probably having the lightsabers out, baby. When I was putting the hands in, I learned that she has pretty good neck mobility. She can definitely dance. This is pretty funny, actually. I don't know, that's cool. Hands not too bad to put in either. I'm just swapping out the lightsabers. Okay, lightsabers are in, and wow. Actually, I think this figure looks really good. Of course, I'm framing it on camera, and I gotta say, in person, definitely looks a little off, and definitely looks a little bit more stiff. Of course, I'll pose her differently when she ends up going into the Moducase, and I'll change her around. Flexibility on the arms. You can go back pretty far, but not forward. Of course, the mobility going up and down. Same with this side. This side loose, my. And backwards as well. So definitely got to keep like the lightsabers kind of inwards to make sure that this figure kind of sticks out. Leg mobility, kind of same thing. I just feel like everything lines up kind of weirdly. Looks a lot better from this angle. There we go, with the hip movement as well. And the right leg and the feet. I don't know, I definitely feel like you can do a lot of really cool stances with the dual lightsabers. Maybe should have done this from the start. Have her wheeled with them backwards, because that is her style. It is. Oh god, it's so sick. Actually, that looks pretty good. It stands pretty well on its own without the crotch grabber, so could definitely go without the base prop. Well, I'm gonna go without the base, but let's see how it looks on it. I kind of like something like this, where it's like almost battle stance. I just think that looks so good. I actually am a pretty big fan of this Ahsoka. I like it a lot. It's a lot different from the Hot Toys versions, but one thing I would worry about anyways, I want to keep the arms straight, because I don't want any of this material to really end up cracking over time or anything like that. So I'm just in preservation, but this looks pretty good. I like that. Again, the legs is probably my biggest little pet peeve on the figure, but other than that, I think this looks pretty awesome. From this stance, she'd be looking weird. And I just love the bead so much. From the back, this looks super, super cool. We got even the ropes and the little envelope pack. And then, yeah, just a pretty good, okay detail, I would say. Not the best, but again, they're going really hard for the animation style to make it look, everything look really simple. But I just think they should have like made everything look either a little cleaner or a little like dirtier. I think that would have been pretty cool. That's a weird angle. It definitely has to be like straight on, something like that. I'll probably end up going something like this in the Moducase. I think that looks pretty awesome. Using the Force. Actually, I don't know. I still like the 2 lightsabers. Going back. Okay, I may be tripping, but I actually feel like the arm joints are straight on like backwards on this figure. It is so weird. I don't know how to feel. That is just so iffy to me, to be honest, but it's a cool Ahsoka figure. I'm going to add this to the Moducase regardless, and it's going to look something like this position because I think that looks pretty sick. Because I actually really like the detail of the 1 lightsaber on her belt. I just think it looks super sick. Let me know if it's supposed to be like that, or your thoughts on that, because I kind of feel like I'm getting a little skamaz, and like, of course this would happen to me, but I'm not sure. Either way, this is a pretty sick pose, to be honest. Something like that, with her arm all the way up, and I like the yellow lights. Yeah, this is a sick. I'm down with this. I'm okay with this, but man, still feeling a little skamazed. And here's probably what something we're gonna look like in the Moducase. Looks pretty good. Like that angle, her side angle looks really, really good on her face. Even all the detail just in general of her lips and how simple everything looks. Definitely looks like the animated version. I like it a lot. Love the necklace as well. That's what I was talking about earlier. Lightsaber fell, but that little white speck right there on the module looks like it might be a little bit of damage. But other than that, the headpiece does look very, very good. Big fan of the beads at the top as well. Everything just looks very, very clean in my opinion. Back view of it, yeah. I'm a pretty big fan of that. Also the material on the... Oh my god, the lightsaber keeps falling out. The material of the cloth is pretty good too on the top. And yeah, my only real complaint, same with this front piece, I love the detail and it looks really, really cool. Yeah, my only complaint would probably be the leggings and this just looking like a pattern on the leggings. I am a big fan of it. My only question mark would be the price point, but as an Ahsoka collector, still a mandatory item to get for the Ahsoka collection. And Sideshow, I would definitely like to see them tackle this again in the future, just to see what they can bring that's brand new. But definitely let me know about those joints. I am so curious about that. Seems like very, very seems like it would happen to me. But I still would rate this figure to be pretty good overall. I love the face. The head sculpt is definitely my favorite part about it. And then the materials for sure. And those joints. I can't stop talking about them. But I definitely would worry about in the future is this type of orange material. Just something happening to make it crack or something like that. So definitely want to play it safe. Make sure it's in good conditions at all times. Make sure that I move it and don't leave it still for too much. There's like damage right there on the tip too. Is that on purpose? Is that on purpose? I don't know. But again, the face sculpt, the eyes look so good. So much like Ahsoka. So I like it. I think it's a pretty awesome figure. And I'm still excited to see maybe the other figures in the future. Here we are with an empty Moducase space for quite a bit of figures for sure. And we got Lonely Ahsoka that we're going to put right here. I'm stoked. Let's do it. We got some light up in here too. Oh my gosh, the lightsaber fell out again. And here is going to be kind of the final result. Actually kind of difficult to see the lightsaber from that angle, but it is there. I like this pose. It's not looking better on camera now. It actually looks pretty good in real life. Literally the opposite compared to when I just had it on that table right there. But overall, I really do like this figure. And I think in the display, it's going to be really, really cool. I'm excited. Again, as an Ahsoka collector, I think this was still a must. It is now waitlisted, so there definitely was a demand for the character. Again, just looks super clean, stripped right from the Clone Wars for sure. I am really happy to have this figure in the collection, and yeah, definitely a lot more coming soon, so stay tuned, stay subscribed, because we got a lot of awesome stuff to fill this entire Moducase with. So have a fantastic rest of your weekend, my homies. I'll see you Monday. Bye.